Here we're going to see, again, 3 legit linebackers. I want you guys to see them. There's 3 legit linebackers on the field, and they're going to be in a man-free look across the board. It's really odd. I mean, if they put a ton of pressure on cornerbacks with this defense. Look at this. There's your 3 linebackers. There's your man coverage. And you got that one free safety right there that's just rolling with wherever the ball goes. Here we're going to see the same exact look. And this one's going to be a really easy pitch and catch at the top of the screen, which is the wide side of the field. Let me pause this. That safety's cheated out there a little bit, but he's going to roll probably back more into the middle of the field at the snap. But this is a long developing play, and something I want you guys to notice. We'll talk about it in a minute. Watch the linebackers. They're not coming. They're playing the spy game a little bit. But safety not even in that picture anymore. So you know that safety just continue to get depth, continue to roll more into the middle of the field. Here we're going to see the same exact look again. I want you to watch at the top of the screen, the short side of the field. You're just going to see a nice little slant and fade type route. I call it a slant and fade. I don't know what it's called. It's not really a go. He actually does fade towards the sideline, which is beautiful. The man safety gets beat. The guy in the slot right there just runs right by him. The free safety's playing center field. He can't make it over. Watch this play. He beat him bad. So that man coverage, man, I don't know if Clemson does this all the time or if they just kind of threw it in against SMU to try to minimize that running game of SMU. I just cannot imagine. Man, if we see this against Clemson, Quinn Ewers might throw for 600 yards. Like if they do this consistently, I just don't think we're going to see it. But I wanted to show you guys. So if we do see wide receivers running up and down the field all day Saturday, they're probably in this look right here. This is a 3rd and 19 coming up, but this is more like what I think we'll get against Clemson. I think we're going to see a lot of this 3 deep safety look. You see him right there, staggered across the 20-yard line right there. In a normal down and distance, we'll see those linebackers be a lot closer to the line of scrimmage. They'll be more in a run fit type of look, but they'll be in zone coverage too, I think. And if they get into that kind of look, SMU was able to really wear out the middle of the field. They did this quite a bit towards the end of the game when Clemson was trying to, just keep them from hitting big plays. So I guess what I'm saying is if we do see that 3 deep look that we've seen a few times, we saw it against Arkansas a lot, saw it against Missouri, or excuse me, not Missouri, Vanderbilt. If we see that and we can protect, there's going to be room in the middle of the field. Down here on the goal line, they're going to be in a man look. The linebackers are spying the quarterback. Look at both the linebackers right there. Spying the quarterback. We will not get that in this look. Those guys will either be coming or they'll be robbing underneath the outside there. But either way, a timely, accurate pass into the end zone, you could beat this man coverage. This pass play right here looks really good. Watch the top of the screen. It looks a lot better coverage than it actually is. I saw an angle of it from behind the offense. He had quite a bit of space, but man, from right here, it looks like a beautiful pass. Either way, nice little man. The thing about the goal line is you don't have a ton of room. And you're trying to get guys away from the middle of the field in a lot of cases. You got to get the ball out timely and accurately. And to do that, you got to protect. Quarterback's got to be able to see it. He's got to have time to wait for it. This Clemson defense, man, they can get after the quarterback and they can cause turnovers. This is an interesting look because they're in zone at the bottom half of the screen and they're in man coverage. And this guy is like dead man coverage. I mean, he is all by himself up there at the top of the screen. But watch Parker come off the edge at the top and just beat the left tackle like a redheaded stepchild for a strip sack. I mean, this is gross. This dude is good. Good hands, strip, ball, Clemson, real quick, like right off the bat. Here's a third down and long look. Look at that. Look at that Arkansas look, man. It's a lot like what Arkansas did with us. It just looks like an umbrella of defenders back there. They're rushing three. They got a big zone behind it. You got your linebackers in that spy look, which, again, we will not look. So that'll be extra guys that really don't have to come to the line of scrimmage. They're just going to camp out in their zones. These guys come after the quarterback, chase him around, get him all antsy, and he makes a really bad pass that gets picked off for the second turnover of the game for SMU. So this Clemson defense, they'll put a lot of pressure on you, get you to make mistakes, and they'll capitalize on them, obviously. Here we're going to have 4 down linemen. Let me pause it. You got 4 down linemen, and I apologize for the fade transition there. It did not work very well. It's covering up some stuff. But what you see there is 4 down linemen, and there's 3 linebackers on the field. You got 0 mugged at the top. He's up on the top at the line of scrimmage. And then you had 2 linebackers kind of split out there towards those trips. The furthest one out, he comes on a blitz. And it makes it look like it's 6. But they drop 0. The guy at the top of the screen, he drops into coverage, picks up that running back out of the backfield. And look at the secondary just lined up at the sticks. SMU quarterback uses his legs, kind of throws one up. They get lucky. We don't have that capability. Against us, this is a sack if we don't protect it, or Quinn doesn't just get rid of it. So when you look at this game, a lot of people look at this game and go, oh, well, SMU almost came back and beat them. Well, SMU's got a completely different wrinkle offensively than we have. And I'm not saying that's bad or good. Just saying it is what it is. I expect this look right here a lot against our 21 personnel. For those of you that don't know, that's 2 tight ends, 1 running back. You're going to see 4 down linemen. You're going to see the 3 linebackers, and I think we might see some man coverage here. I think if we start to line up like this and can run the ball against them, I definitely think they'll get into man coverage. You're going to have that 1 free safety, and this is a 3rd and short, so that free safety's cheated up big time. Watch how he attacks this run, though. He's coming. Good opportunity for play action. If you get this look, if you've been able to run the football, sometimes you just got to run the football so the team thinks you're going to run the football. I wanted to throw this next look in because we utilize the backs a lot. You're going to see just a little quick play action right there to the running back. And again, I apologize. The fade transitions kind of goof some of this stuff up. I didn't give him enough time to work. But he sort of fakes to that running back there, offset running back. And the linebacker comes up on the run, but he just doesn't follow. He just doesn't follow through in man coverage. Watch how open this guy is in the end zone. Too easy. So like a lot of teams, Clemson's going to play man coverage down in the red zone. You beat man coverage with games, crossing routes, misdirection. That's something Texas could do. I mean, I know Texas is struggling hard in the red zone. But that right there is something they could do. They did it against Texas A&M. This next look looks a whole lot to me like what Georgia did to us in game 1. You got 4 down linemen. You got 2 linebackers on the edge. Got 7 guys at the line of scrimmage. But watch what they do. SMU's going to put a hat on a hat. and they're going to get downhill with the running back. If you can do that, you can bust some pretty big plays in the running game on this look.